I just had to open up my task manager to make sure that we weren't using a bit too much of our CPU power. What's up, guys? Welcome to another Seke broadcast by usually Jason Manning, aka Seke Leader. And it has come to my attention that my previous videos for Ankhbot R2 are subpar. And I apologize, and I would like to make this video just to actually walk you through the whole setup of connecting your Twitch bot and all that good stuff. Now, obviously, I think it might be a bit against the terms of service if I actually made an account specifically for this video and showed you guys my password and all that crazy stuff. Just make sure that you have a secondary account. My account that I use for my personal Twitch is LeaderBot. So I mean, if you want to, make your username, then bot at the end, or whatever name, some crazy name. I have another account named Swigza. Just funny name. But I'm gonna actually be using two accounts that I've previously used before and have just gotten back into access with. As you guys may know, I have a lot of Twitch accounts for different various reasons, but I have access to these two accounts. These are not, I actually didn't just make these or anything like that. So yeah, for just this video's purpose, we're going to be using my Seke Leader R account as the streamer account and my Swigza account as the Twitch bot account. So what we're going to do is we're going to generate our OAuth token. What you do is you open up Ankhbot R2 and you have both your accounts. You log into your streamer account. You click on this little person button down here at the bottom left of Ankhbot R2. Go to Twitch streamer, go to generate OAuth, yes, and then when you're logged into the account you want to use as your streamer account, authorize Ankhbot R2, and gonna take a second to give you your token, copy that, and then put it into the connections tab, Control V, type in the username of your streamer account. For some reason I can't use shift. I don't know what was happening there. Connect the account. And then you want to look in streamer client connected successfully. And then you want to go do the same with your bot account. So I'm going to log out of my Seke Leader R account. Log into my Swigza account. A lot of these actually aren't active, so don't worry about those. Now that I'm logged into Swigza, I want to go ahead and go back to the connections. Generate our OAuth again. Yes, that's just the confirmation. That little window is a confirmation saying that we're logged into our account. Authorize the bot account. Get the OAuth. And then go ahead and paste that in. The bot name is the account that you're using. Channel is your stream account. Connect. And then make sure it says it here. Bot client successfully connected. Let's see, connections. Now, I actually don't use my Discord bot, so I can't really explain that. I've never tried to connect it. The Game Boy Spy, I haven't used it. I have all this connected. It all goes the exact same way. You log into your account, make sure you're logged into it, have it open on your screen if you have to, generate the token, copy it in, and connect it. Obviously, I don't want to go do these because I don't want you guys seeing all my currency information and my personal credit card information and stuff like that. Spotify and the cloud, these are actually meant for, the cloud is meant for your backup files and everything, your settings in case you have a new PC. The Spotify is meant for your song requests. So now that we've gone over the connecting your bot and your streamer account, what I want to go ahead and do is go over the more used parts of the Ankhbot. So the console is where you can type messages into the chat. So for instance, as the bot, which is the Swigs account, I can say hi and it pops up over here. And if you have your streamer accounts connected, you can also say hi using that account here by using the drop-down menu. The dashboard, you are going to be able to change your title and things like that. So let's change the title to Hello World. This is an Ankhbot setup title. The game is going to be IRL because obviously the community, streamers with benefits. And then you click this button to apply everything. I'm going to refresh this here. As you can see, it's all set up. I think I misspelled streamers with benefits, so it didn't apply that. The commercial stuff is for partners, so don't worry about that unless you're a partner. I can't use that because I'm not a partner, so sorry, I can't really help you there. The automated hosting, I don't think you need that if you use the automated hosting on Twitch, but if you want to try to figure that out, it actually is pretty simple. It's literally the same thing. You just add the channel, and then the interval can be like, if you want to have your people watching, you know, different channels, you could switch it to like an hour, 30 minutes, whatever, and it'll automatically switch what channel you're hosting. That can be very useful because obviously with Twitch, the hosting doesn't change until their stream ends or until you start your stream back up. Now, the commands are fairly simple. Just to quickly go over a command, like let's say, how long? This is one where you can actually use the same idea from Nightbot. So you would type in the command, which is what you would actually be using in the chat, and then you would have the permission, obviously depending upon the command, like if you want only a moderator, subscriber, whatever amount of people to use it. You type it in, and then you have your cooldown, just in case you don't want people using it too much. Your specific user cooldown, and it's just, you know, like if you have one person using it, then, you know, you don't want them using it, but you want someone else to be able to use it, and you could change this compared to this. So let's see, what else would we do? I'm trying to think of other things we could set up. We went through all the major things. The SFX is very interesting. I edit my own SFX, but to quickly go over it, I'm pretty sure by default you're going to have to enable everything, so you would just check mark if you haven't already gone through that page. Now, I usually set my cooldowns to 0 because for me, SFX is allowing my viewers to be a part of the stream and create content rather than to just view the content. So we're going to uncheck mark that since we aren't live, obviously. Let's go ahead and create let's get rid of this. And then we're going to go ahead and do a command. So this is Damn from I think it's called the movie Friday. Damn would be, the command would be obviously what you type into the chat. Permission, we want everyone to do it. The cost is the amount of points that people would have to use it. I don't actually put any cost on my commands. Volume, if maybe the file is a bit too loud, you know, maybe turn it down a little bit. I know this file is a bit loud, so I'm going to turn this down to 80%. Enable or disable is, you know, like say, like if you want the command for a specific date or a specific day of the week, then you disable it. If you don't want anyone to be able to use it, then remove the cooldown, remove the votes. We're going to go ahead and go open, and then you want to go find the actual location of it. For me, it's in my soundbites folder because that's where I put the file for the MP3. Open it, add modify. Now it's right there. Go into the chat. Damn! And that's how it works. Obviously, because it's playing through your stream, you're also going to hear it. And there's going to be a slight delay for people in the stream to when they type it and when they hear it, because of the delay between what happens and then when people see it on the stream. Depending upon your connection and your actual bit rate, could be slower or faster. Now, the currency is something that I fully haven't even gone into because it is insanely in depth, but we're going to go ahead and go over the major parts of it. Obviously, check market, make sure it's enabled. The command is, for me, coins, because my currency is coins. So you would do, say it's just points. I have a friend who it's hearts. I have a friend who it's masks. So, you name your currency, then you do your command based on that. The command is so that people can see how many points they have. Assign ranks based on the X amount of hours. That is, there are ranks down here that you choose. I can add a rank, let's say like Beast. And then the requirement would be, however many points per hours. So, this is what you do here. You either get ranks based on hours or points. For me, I do hours because I feel like points with the games and stuff in the chat would be easier to gain ranks, and that seems a little bit unfair. I feel like hours is, more committed for viewers, but that's my personal opinion. Automatically become a regular. Regulars is actually in the bot. You have subscribers, viewers, moderators, all these different labels for your viewers. A regular is obviously, someone who's there a lot of the time. So automatically someone becomes a regular at 10 hours of viewing my stream. And, for me, that could be one full length stream or a couple days. But I feel like, if you've spent 10 hours watching me, you're pretty much a regular. Cause you're weird for watching me for 10 hours, but whatever. And, let's go ahead and say, you become a beast at, let's see, 19 hours. Then you would want the group to be a viewer. Info is whatever, and then add the rank, and now it is there at 19. Obviously, we could move that up, but it's different. It's still 19. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Now it's in order. Now the payouts are based off of different things, like if someone subscribes to you, if someone is a moderator, do they get more? If they're a subscriber, do they get more? If someone hosts you, how much do they get? The bonuses are on things. So when you make someone a moderator, I don't know why I didn't change that. It should be like 100. So say oh dude, this guy's been in my chat a whole bunch. Like now he's a moderator. I just added him as moderator. The bot notices, oh shit, this dude just became a moderator. Here's your bonus. And so now he gets 100 Seke coins. Someone just subscribed to me. Oh dude, here's 10 Seke coins. Someone just followed me. Here's 20. Someone just hosted me. Here's 25. And then the interval is, so let's say I'm streaming, you're watching me. Every 5 minutes, you get 2 Seke coins. I'm not streaming. Every 15 minutes, you get 2 Seke coins. People that come in and they're part of a raid team, then, they get that amount of points extra. A regular is watching you. Now, see, a regular, because they automatically watched you for 10 hours or whatever you have it, the interval set to. Now, every 5, they get 10 more than a not regular viewer. Subscribers also get 10 more than a not regular viewer every 5 minutes. And if they're sitting in your chat, they get every 15 minutes, they get 12. Whatever you have this set to. The Game Wisp is based off of, if you have your Game Wisp attached, that's how much they get for donations, Streamlab donations. see, this is where you can just add it to anybody if you know you're just like, oh wait, you should have more points, or like, I'm just gonna give you random points because you said something cool or you helped me set something up. You go in and you'd be like, second leader underscore gets 10 points because he's a badass or something like that, you know, just whatever. And then this is where you see the list of people in your stream, the last time that they were in your stream, how many points they have, what their rank is, how many hours they've spent watching your stream, and how many times they have been part of a raid. A heist is also linked in with the currency. You know, check mark that. Whatever the command is, you know, exclamation point heist is obviously just easier. The cooldown on the heist, the time in between, you know, whenever the heist is able to be used, the minimum amount of people required to start a heist, the maximum amount of people. I don't know why that says like 100,000. That's insane. All of these things really go into it. If anybody wants me to go into depth with any more settings, go ahead and tell me. One last thing. Where is it? For some of these things, like for instance, I had to find it today for the quote area. The quote is so that you can, you know, like today I said something funny and someone quoted it in the chat and I'm like, you know, wait, you can add that as a quote. Why don't you? And I was like, wait, I don't know the command. If you don't know the command for something, or if you think there's a different type of command, but you don't know it, what you're going to want to do is go to the usage tab under the settings, this little cogwheel down here, and then you want to find out. So like I went to quotes and it's like, oh, there, now we can add a quote. It's exclamation point quote space add. Any of the commands and stuff that are just default are going to be located here under usage. And this is for almost everything. So yeah, if you don't know a command for your bot, then come here, and if you see that there is no command, then you can create it by obviously going to commands. And if you go to the Ankhbot forums, you can actually find the setup for the API and stuff. Like for instance, all this weird coding here, the double brackets, the money signs and all that stuff, the equal sign user ats and everything like that. This is all API coding for the bot itself. When you do a money sign, the bot thinks of it as, you know, a certain specific command line. It's, you know, just one character means this big line of command. And there's a lot of stuff that is explained on the Ankhbot forums. But yeah, guys, if you do need me to explain anything, I'm totally down to make another video. Please do leave it down in the comments below. If it's something simple, I can just answer it in the chat. And if you ever really need to, go ahead and join our Discord. Actually, I'm going to have to do this here. Because, does that work? I don't think that works. I think that is very different because that is not for this channel. That's for my personal channel. I'm going to have to reconnect my bot and everything. It's the whole reason I didn't want to do it at first, but I understand that, you know, I should have done the walkthrough originally, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a second broadcast. Previously, Jason Manning, a second leader. Have a good rest of your fucking day, night, morning, time it is. Have a good rest of it, and I will see you guys in the next video.